Hey YouTube, what's up? Ash and Kalia show. What's going on? Well, I guess I gotta say that's Ash and Leah. So we're gonna be talking about a different topic today. Um, so I was jotting down some things and I came up with people that didn't grow up with their birth mother, that grew up in a system and they got a chance to meet their mother and, get to know them when they an adult or whatever. How you think the relationship, normally is. Um, you know, um, normally like, the I feel like of course the love and respect gonna be there because that's the person that gave birth to you and she your mother, so you gonna love and respect her. But I do think as far as the bond, it's not given, it's earned. So it really take, that time to really build up to it. See me, my mother didn't raise me. So our bond is kind of, I took the time to, chose to get to know her when I got older. But our bond is not as strong. I love and respect her, but I have a stronger bond with my brothers and sisters, my brother and sister, even though she's responsible for all us being here. And then also, my foster sisters and brother have a stronger bond with them. And so, I can go days or weeks without talking to her and be fine. And then, sometimes when I talk on the phone, I get, irritated and stuff. And then I might, tell her I call her back and then don't call her back for days and stuff. But like I said, I do have, love and respect. So I know it's a lot of people that can relate to that, have their birth mother in their life, but didn't necessarily grow up with them. And I know you didn't, grow up like that, but you have any out opinion outside looking in on it or
I mean, not really, because like I said, it's something I can't really relate to because I had my mother growing up.
right?
Um, the only thing I could do is like say like for people who are seeking a relationship with their birth mother, you just gotta give it time to adapt to the new situation and trying to figure out like what's the best approach as far as your mother trying to get back in touch with you and stuff of that. I mean, I noticed you said that you get irritated when your
Yeah.
mother get on the phone.
Yeah,
Is
I
there a
get
reason why you
irritated
feel
when
that?
she
Like,
asks
is
me
it what
for
she
stuff.
doing? What she saying?
When she like asks me for stuff, I get irritated sometimes. But sometimes I give it to her. Like when she asks me for money, I give it to her. But sometimes I just get irritated and be like, oh, I'll call you back, and I don't call her back for like weeks or days.
So for people who didn't have their mother growing up, like what was your best advice that you could give to them as far as their mother trying to reach back out to them?
I don't judge the people that don't want their mother and stuff in their life because they didn't raise her. I don't judge you. Me, I'm a more of an open person and I don't judge people for their past. When my mother came in my life, I didn't, drill her with the 21 questions. Why you give me up? Why you, put me in foster care and stuff like that. Like I didn't drill her. I chose to, have a new start. And I don't know my mother's mother.
Mm.
So
So can we get like a little bit of background as to what happened to the point where your mother, if that's not like too personal,
yeah, my
say?
mother was on drugs, so that's why she, couldn't raise her kids for real. So we went in the system, but we didn't get fully adopted because she was trying to fight for us, but she can't never get herself stable. So we just ended up being in the system or whatever. So she visited me like a couple times while I was in foster care. My foster mother at that time let her come see us or whatever. And Yeah, I used to think when I was little, oh, that my mother gonna come get me, but it never happened because she didn't like, you know, get herself to that point where she can. And to this day, she still struggle
So,
with it.
so from what age did your mother give you up
I
to what age now to like
Yeah,
you
all my
stop
life,
fucking too
you know,
young?
I was like a toddler. The police came in and took us,
Like
cause
what, maybe like 2, 3?
yeah, yeah, I know I was very young, like 2, 3. I was a toddler.
Mhm.
Me and my brother was in an abandoned house alone, so the police came in and got us, cause she was, going from house to house on drugs. So. But I don't remember much of that because I was so young, so I can't really remember that. I only remember my childhood being in foster care. That's it. That's all I can remember because I guess I was too young to
So was you
remember all
in and
that.
out of foster care from the age of
Yeah.
3 or 4 into
I had different foster parents.
all
One
the way up to
for
what, the age of what, 14,
teenager.
15?
When you 18,
Mhm.
you get out. Well, then you can stay in, but you have to like be with another foster parent and be doing stuff and stuff like that. But I wasn't. I ran away from my foster parent at that age, and I ended up signing myself out. I regret that, but I I was going through
So while you was in
something
foster
at that
care,
time.
was your mother reaching out to you then, or it
No,
was just
I mean, I guess she reached out to the foster parent to come see us a couple of times, but it was only like a couple of times. But my thing is more so on, the bond of me and my mother have and like,
so what kind of bond
ways
did you have
to
with your
get it.
mother?
It's not like the best mother and daughter bond, and I was trying to figure out ways that we can make it stronger. But I mean, maybe I can't because I don't think her mind go all the way be there. Cause I always, cause when I see people that do have a strong mother and daughter bond, I be like, oh dang, maybe I can try to set that up with my mother. But it never
So,
happened. I seen it
mhm,
kind of with my sister. Well, it was trying to get that way because my sister lived down there where she at. Because we from Portsmouth, Virginia. My sister didn't move out the area. I'm in D.C. now, and I went from Kentucky and all these other different states. But so my sister was. I seen it a little bit, but then my mother kind of strayed off and you know on her little hiatus and doing her drug things where she would talk to
neglect
my
her.
sister. Not It's not neglect no more because we grown,
Mhm.
but she would talk to my sister on the phone. I see that she be happy, and I see them kind of trying to build a relationship because she closer down there to her. Like my brothers and my sister closer down there. So when I seen that shit, I was like, I kind of got like, oh okay. I kind of felt a little jealous because I was like, oh, because we ain't get that close,
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, do
but
you feel some
we
type of
but
jealousy then?
we but I see why that she ended up about to get that close because she lived closer down there and she could come see her more on a regular because she she can't reach me all the way down there. She can reach her, and her and my nieces. She will watch my nieces. She would try to be a good grandmother
Mhm.
or whatever. So I see, but like I said, it's strayed off and stuff because my mother is kind of like stuck in her ways and stuff. But I feel like, like I said, I feel like I will always respect her and stuff. And I feel like I always love her, and I can't go too long without checking up on her because I do want to check up on her, make sure she good, make sure she okay.
Mhm.
Even though at this point I'm kind of like, coming to the realization, and I'm also okay with. I think we ain't never gonna have that bond that I wanted. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm okay with it. Like at first I was trying to figure out ways to make it better, but I think sometimes you gotta let it be what it is. Like I feel like it's just gonna be me having love for her, she love me, and respect. Sometimes you can't force nothing, or sometimes it can't get to where you want it to get. And I feel like I'm okay with that now. Like, I'm coming to the conclusion of that. And, like, yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. She's still in my life, I still, see her when I go down there and stuff like that. So
So when the last time you seen your mother physically?
when I went down there, it was like months ago. It don't go too long because normally when I go back home, I always try to see my mother. If I can't see her, I talk to her on the phone and stuff. So
Have you
video call her, whatever.
tried to consider her coming up here to see you and
Mm,
y'all having like a
yeah,
one-on-one time, showing around the city?
she came to see me. Well, when we was all driving down there, see my brother. So been she had been up here. Um, She had been up here. She seen my apartment, her and my brother. So she had been up here. If she was to come down here, it'd have to be when I'm off of work, 'cause I already know my mother have, you know, issues. Like, she not as responsible as like a normal adult. I realize that. So I probably would have to be off work,
Mhm.
and we can make time for each other and see, but it haven't been that. But I do go see her when I come down there, so we still hang out and stuff. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't think she can. I'm not saying, well, yeah, she do have her immature moments. So I think that's another reason why, like, but I think it's because it probably over the time the drugs probably mess with her mind and stuff. So I don't think she can be as mature as somebody else. Cause I think after a while that shit start fucking with you and maybe fucking with your brain cells and stuff like that. So she an adult. She know what's going on. Like
Aware.
she aware and stuff like that. But as far as maturity level, we have like gotten to it. We had our little disagreements, our spats, like
But you don't feel no type of resentment towards her.
no,
You just want her to be more compassionate and
no, I
aware.
don't. I don't really want. I don't really want her to be more compassionate. I don't think she. I'm not gonna say she not compassionate because all she do is she do want to be loved, but I think deep down she might drift off and do her own thing.
Mhm.
But I do think that she want to be loved and love on somebody and love back. Cause when she see me, she be like, "Oh, look at my daughter. I'm proud of her." Like she proud to say, "Look at her daughter" or "Look at her son."
Mhm.
Cause I think deep down it's like, she knows she didn't raise us, but she feel like, dang, at least I get to call them my daughter and son, and I'm proud of them, you know, doing what they doing or whatever. So I think she do want to be loved and loved by somebody else. And I always, love her for sure.
That's good.
Yeah. So I think that too. And I think a lot of people can, relate to that. Some people, vice versa, maybe it was their father that wasn't,
So
or
what do you guys say to the people who's trying to build that bond with their mother but having maybe some resentment issues, or trying to
um,
figure out how can they communicate with their mother?
yeah, if they have a resentment issues, maybe they can sit down with somebody. A lot of people don't believe in therapy like me. I never had therapy. I just, I'm not saying you shouldn't have therapy or whatever. I just never felt comfortable with sitting down with somebody and just, bearing my soul. My therapy is just probably talking to people I know and just letting it out, bits by bits, telling them what I want to know. I mean, what I want to know and what I'm ready for, because it takes time for me to just let it all out. So
To
just,
be open.
yeah, so just telling them what I want to know and like eventually getting there. But the people that are open to sitting down with somebody, I think it could help. I don't know from experience, but
Mhm.
I feel like if you have resentment, see me, I don't have any resentment towards her. But I think if you have resentment towards that person, I think maybe a outside person sitting down with them might help the resentment part. I'm not saying that you're gonna build like a strong love and bond for them, but maybe you can lose the resentment and just have the love and respect for her. Because I think resentment ain't gonna do nothing but hold you back, and you wanna like be all that you can be in this world. And when
Mhm.
you hold in resentment towards somebody, it's kind of like on your heart for real, and it kind of like take your energy for real. So you trying to do your thing and stuff, but you still holding that in your heart, and it's gonna be heavy. And then when you see that person, you got all this built up anger, and you should like find a way to release that for yourself. Even if you feel like they don't deserve it, just do it for yourself because you deserve it. When you letting go of resentment and forgiving somebody, it's not for that person, it's for yourself. So you saying that they don't deserve this, woody woo, it's like, yeah, they probably don't, and but I mean, I personally believe that everybody deserve a second chance. Maybe not in some cases, maybe not, but I'm more of an open person. We are who we are. Like me, I'm more open person and forgiving. Certain things. Sometimes can forgive and let go,
Mhm.
or forgive and don't forget, because you not gonna forget what they did or whatever.
So
But
you one of those people, you just take your mother for who she is and
mhm.
what she couldn't offer, but try to still give her that opportunity because she is your mother.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, of course. And so I'm not telling everybody to take my same route, but they're gonna take different routes and stuff. And some
Mhm.
people be like, oh, it's some people that, oh yeah, I can love her from a distance. I don't have no regret, but no beef towards her or nothing like that. But she can stay over there. Like she can, I don't want her in my life or whatever. And no judgment on that part. You don't want that person in your life. That's your choice.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, whatever's comfortable for you. You just don't want to pressure yourself
mhm.
or force it. Sometimes things are what it is for what the situation is.
Yeah, just do whatever makes you comfortable, because you the one gotta live your life, and you control what energy you invite in your life, and that energy can carry on to whatever you trying to do. So that's how some people be like, no, I can't do that because I got a clear mind. And so I feel like if I invite this person up, they're going to be bringing up all these old memories and,
Why they
all,
wasn't there, why they couldn't help,
yeah.
whatever the situation is, let the past be in the past. So if this person, meaning your mother, is coming back to you
Mm,
so she can restore her the relationship that she had with you, just let her do that.
mm,
It's about open communication. Just be open and honest. Let your mother know how you feel if she's coming back to you. But if you want that relationship and you coming towards your mother, just lay it all out. And whatever happens, happens. And take it from there, one step at a time.
right. So this concludes this video. And we probably gonna be uploading more in a second, but I wanted to have this topic on this video so somebody can really look at it and relate to it. Didn't want to make it so long because I want somebody to have time to look at it, because I feel like it's very relatable, and I feel like somebody out there gonna want to hear it. So, you know, Kalia Ash shining out on this video. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Peace.